What's good? What's good? It's Big Bruh again with another. Today is not even a rant. This is actually some feel good topics. And it's a gaming topic. Finally, I'm talking about some gaming. In 2025, this year in gaming, I know there's been a lot of rough patches. I know there's been a lot of grifters. I know there's been a lot of topics about the gaming industry with all the layoffs and everything going with the big AAA industries, Microsoft, Ubisoft, Rockstar, EA, etc. It's been a rough year for 2025 for just all the reasons you can think of, and also gaming. But this year for gaming, it's been pretty good. It's been actually really good, better than I expected, with a lot of game releases, with Arc Raiders, with Expedition 33, with many more. Donkey Kong. What else? What else released this year? I'm not gonna say 2K because 2K always releases. Call of Duty was bad, but Battlefield finally made a good return. Battlefield is good this year. It's been a while since Battlefield actually beat out Call of Duty, and this year, to me, they blew it out of the water. Like Battlefield has been a really fun game. Much more. What else came out? Did Alan Wake come out? No, Alan Wake didn't come out this year. That was last year, right? I'm pretty sure Alan Wake came out. Alan Wake 2 came out last year, I believe. But that was a great game as well. It's honestly not only 2025. These late 2024 and this year, gaming's been really good. And for all the stuff that's been going on with the drama, with the grifters calling almost every single game woke, it's been a great year for gaming. It's not the best, but it's been a good minute that gaming has been really interesting, and a lot of original games, especially with the indie developers. Indie developers pretty much saved the gaming year this year with Schedule One. Schedule One was a fun game. I loved Schedule One. Just selling drugs, and it was so goofy, and it didn't take itself seriously, and that's why it was so fun. I'm still playing Schedule One. I'm still finding out ways to make different types of concoctions and drugs, and see how much it's going to cost if I sell this and I sell that. So Schedule One was a good one. Borderlands 4, that was pretty good. I like Borderlands 3 a little bit more. But Assassin's Creed Shadows was good. It had a lot of controversy, especially when they announced it. I thought it was gonna get buried with all the grifters trying to pile on because it was a black samurai and stuff. And grifters gonna make sure they get their money's worth with grifting. But Assassin's Creed Shadows is actually good. I actually beat that game, and it was better than I thought it was going to be. It really surprised me. The mechanics was fun. The combat was fun, but that was a good game. That was a really good game. What else? What else I played? Doom Dark Ages. It was okay. Not too bad. What else? There's more. I already said Arc Raiders. We thought GTA was going to be releasing, but it's not. But this year, gaming has made things a little bit smoother. Like, it's been a lot of, if you have Game Pass, I know they increased the price of it. But Game Pass does have a lot of indie games on there that's pretty good that you guys will like. So if you have Game Pass, check that out. But it's been a pretty solid year. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds was good. But this year, I give gaming this year an overall B plus for a grade. I give it a B plus, especially how this year's been with the politics and everything. The delays, GTA was delayed. The controversy with Assassin's Creed Shadows, Arc Raiders was a late hit that everybody's playing. Expedition, that story mode. That game. Usually I don't like turn-based games, but that game is so beautiful and the soundtrack is so beautiful. It keeps me engaged because I hate having to wait to attack something and you gotta parlay and dodge. Like, to me, the combat for that game irritates me, but overall that game is just a masterpiece. It swept the Game Award, so everybody else thinks that as well. What else has came out? That's a lot more. I need to go down the list. I'm not as organized as other YouTubers. They probably got a list of games that they can read off what it is. Elden Ring Night Rain, that came out. It's basically a DLC for Elden Ring to play with your partner in multiplayer. So that was pretty cool. It was okay. I only did it a few times. Ghost of Yotei, good game. That one had a lot of controversy as well, almost just like Assassin's Creed Shadows, with the main character being a woman. Another with the grifters thing. See, that's the thing. This year, if we didn't have grifters this year, gaming would have been an A+. It would have been an A+. But since we had so many grifters trying to kill games because they think everything is woke if a character doesn't look exactly like them or match their fantasies, it would have been a great year for gaming. Oh, what's that one game that I didn't play it, but I always wanted to play it and I actually wanted to have time to actually beat it all at once. It's on Game Pass. What is it called? It's a story. It's Night something. It's a black lady is the main character. Let me look what that is. Cause that game, I seen videos of that game. That game looked really good. And I seen clips on TikTok, and I don't want to play it just yet because it seemed like an emotional game, and that's something I wanted to give all my attention to. I really wanted to, what the game is called, bruh. Let me go on this website and find it. Let me find what the game's called. But that game was pretty fun. Was it Nightingale? Nightingale called. What the heck was that game called? I'll figure out later. But that game I wanted to play because the story looked pretty engaging, and I wanted to beat that game because it was in the South. It was basically South folklore, and that's something that I wanted to beat. Also, I thought that what's that game called? The Wolf Among Us, one of the Telltale games. I thought that was going to release this year. I was really waiting for that because I liked the first one. I really, really liked the first one. That was my most favorite Telltale games out of the series. Even I like that more than the Walking Dead series. I loved the Wolf Among Us. That story was how it's an old game, so you guys know it. How they use fairy tales as like realistic living stand, like just seeing fairy tales live like normal lives like us was perfect. It was so original. I never seen nobody do that, but that was South of Midnight. That's what the game is called. South of Midnight. I need to beat that game. I need to. I'm going to beat that game before the end of the year. It's almost the end of the year. It's almost 2026. I hope you guys have a good New Year's if I don't make any content before then. I probably am. Yeah, I am. But South of Midnight, I do want to play that game. It looks amazing. The art direction looked amazing. The voice actors, and I have friends that told me. I was on Twitch, and a lot of friends told me about that game. One of my homegirls told me she really liked it. She said it made her cry. It was a good story and it was original, so I do want to play that. I still haven't played Dispatch yet, but I will. I watched Corey Kenshin play it. Actually, I probably won't play it since I watched him play it because it's a story mode game. It's kind of like a Telltale game basically. But I watched him play it. But that was a good game and a good story. Ninja Gaiden 4, I played that. I'm almost done with that story. I've been learning a lot of combos. Like with Ninja Gaiden games, I always take my time because I was a big fan of Ninja Gaiden from the beginning. I like to 100% complete those type of games. Devil May Cry, Ninja, all those hack and slash adventure games, I always want to 100% those because I want to upgrade my character all the way to max level. So I'm gonna beat that game. What else? Sports wise, Rematch. We finally got a soccer game other than FIFA. Rematch was pretty fun. It kind of died out pretty fast though, but in the beginning, it was something new and it felt good to play. It was kind of like the people that made Sifu, that fighting game. That's another game I need to 100% complete. I still haven't beat Sifu yet because I got so mad. Like I think the 4th level of Sifu, like my character got old. I got pissed off because I started to see YouTubers almost beat it while the character was still in their 20s. I'm like, oh no, I don't like this. I need to redo it. So I'm gonna redo that because I want to beat it and actually beat it before my character gets to their in the 5th level. I believe it's the fifth level. Anyway, Sifu, I mean, the creators of Sifu made Rematch a soccer game, a 3v3. I think you can do 5v5. It's been a while since I played it again. Kind of like Rocket League. And that game, when it first came out, it was highly anticipated because people were sick of FIFA and the direction of Rematch. It was pretty fun, and it's still pretty fun. I may start playing that again on my Christmas break. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? See, it's so many games that came out. Like, you can't say gaming is dead. There's so many good games that came out this year. It was a fun year. Um, with multiplayers, with what else came out? Didn't Gears of War the remake come out this year? I think it was this year, the Gears of War remake on PlayStation, also on Xbox. It really wasn't a remake. Like, I think Xbox got it with the Ultimate Edition. It's the same things, and I think they just redid it and reskinned it a little bit more. But that game was pretty fun. The multiplayer I still play. I still like playing Gears of War multiplayer. But it's been a good year. A really, really good year for gaming. And I think next year is going to be even better because I think the grifters died down. The grifters tried their best to kill all these games. And the funny thing is, they don't even play the video games. They don't play. They don't even play anything but Call of Duty and maybe some sports games, but they don't play any games. They don't play any adventure games. And this year, it's shown a lot of games that a lot of people are interested in playing. And that sold a lot. So I'm glad that happened. I'm hoping the gaming industry would get a little bit better, but it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. I'm hoping that these indie developers keep going. Like, I'm hoping that they keep going and they keep creating. But other than that, this year has been really, really fun. I'm enjoying playing video games finally. The action adventures has been good. So I'm glad gaming is actually back. And I'm hoping that it stays that way, even though grifters are trying their best to change developers to do other stuff, and also streamers as well. You wouldn't believe there's other games because streamers play the same game over and over again till it freaking dies out. And a lot of people don't see any other games that's out. They don't see it because they're paying attention to what streamers are playing. I wouldn't know what Schedule 1 was if it wasn't for Queso. Queso was one of the only people that is playing different games, these different simulation games that make it look really fun. And also Corey Kenshin as well. Corey Kenshin is another one. But I'm glad everything is good. I'm glad that gaming is finally back. I'm enjoying playing almost all the games that's came out this year, except for Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been a letdown. But any other game, it's been a good year. It's been a real good year. And I hope you guys have a good remainder of the year. And I hope you guys have a good 2026. What the hell did this do? Never mind, I fixed it. But other than that, hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, work out, eat good. I'll see you guys next time.